Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been subscribed before. This video is just about why I haven't made a video in a long time, and just about me, because I feel like I never really did a get to know me thing, and it started like my whole channel. So this is like the relaunch of my channel, and this is my first video back after about like 6 months without making a video. So please stay tuned. So for those who don't know, my name is TT, and I started my YouTube channel about last yearish, sometime around then, and I kind of started it as a way to like be therapeutic for myself, of like writing and sharing my poetry with like other people, and just like, I don't know, and it was never really about like anything else other than just wanting to share what I wrote with other people. So I'm relaunching my channel because I haven't made a video in like 6 months, and that's partly due to the fact that I'm a full-time student. I'm in my 4th year right now, graduating May 2018, and so last year was just like a lot going on and a lot of busy things, which is one of the reasons I wanted to start my channel, just like to be healing for myself and like to force myself to write more and make more videos. But then I just all became a little overwhelming, and dealing with different family things that were happening. Like I lost my grandmother, and then my niece passed away as well too, so it was kind of like a lot going on, but I just was not really focused on anything. So I decided to make this video just to talk about like the struggles that I was dealing with, especially with questioning God's faithfulness in my life, and just not seeing the point of doing much when life just seemed so fragile in like a way, you know, and seeing, you know, like especially for losing my niece was kind of like a shock to me, because she was a stillbirth child, and it was just like she never really got the chance to like experience anything. It was just like questioning God's faithfulness in that, and reevaluating like myself and like my life, and trying to find some form of purpose within that. And even losing like my grandmother, who was like one of the most prayerful people I've ever known, and just all that was just like took me a minute to like get back to where I needed to be. And so I just wanted to redo my channel, because I'm still growing and still learning through the process of finding my faith and finding myself again in different ways. But I just didn't want to not be making videos anymore, because that was something that really helped me. So I hope that I'm able to help people through this process too, of making videos and just talking about my life and doing poetry and doing different things, because it was like a big struggle for me. And it was like I didn't even want to go to church, I didn't want to go and do anything, because I was just like, what's the point? If you pray, you die, you know, like from things, and if you never even get the chance to, you die. So it's kind of like a skew weird moment. I don't know if anybody's ever like experienced the like loss on both spectrums of that, but it was hard for me to understand. It was hard for me to come to grips with, and I was very like broken for a while, and I never really like talked to anybody about it. But I was going through some things, you know, people go through some things in life, and I just really wanted to be like alone. And I don't know, it was just like I didn't really see the point anymore. So it's kind of like I had to like reevaluate my faith for myself and kind of wrestle with God. Like legit was battling like in my mind, like, what are you doing? What is the point of this? Like, what is the point of praying, living faithfully, if we can die from simple things, no matter like what? And then having some people like, if you watch some pastors or other things that like come out and say, oh, if you're a Christian, you should never be sick because you pray and all this other, you know what I mean? And it was just like, I don't understand. So it was like I kind of had to like examine that for myself, and it was just like I didn't understand anymore, you know. I didn't understand the point of any of that. Like it was hard for me to understand, or like, I don't know, I'm saying I don't understand a lot because I'm still working through it, I'm still processing it, and I think it's like a growth moment for me, and it was a growing thing to experience, because I don't know, somebody lives above me knocking bowling balls or something, but it was a growing process for me, because like I felt like I grew through it, right? And like one of the coolest things that I hear is that you go through something, you know, you go through it. That means you come out the other side. You don't stay in something, you go through something. And when people are like dealing with things, they say, I'm going through this, I'm going through this. And that's what I was doing. I was going through that. And I'm a strong believer in hurt people. So I couldn't put out content that I wanted to because I was hurt, and I didn't want to just be making hurtful things because there was no healing in that for me either. And like I feel like, especially in my faith with God, the place where I am now with him is like getting to know him and like getting to like evaluate my faith for myself, and not just like going to church to go through the motions or going through different things or like that and whatever else. And if anyone's ever been through that, you can leave like a comment about how you dealt with life and dealt with those different aspects. And it's hard sometimes, especially like dealing with loss. I think loss makes you question God more, and it did for me, and it was a broken place for me. And but then what I learned from it is that like sometimes God has to like take us to that place of brokenness and like take us from our feeling of invincibility, you know, like, and like strip us of that to remind us of who he is in like a way, and remind us of what our purpose is, and that like really rededicated me to my passion in life and what I want to do in life, to help people who are going through things and help them come through that and help them make it to like the other side in a way. And I never said that, but my dream is to become a social worker and to like help people and give them the resources and give them those different tools. But I feel like going through this and seeing like the impact that it has on like families, and the impact that it has on those systems, and like the way it even impacts like education, like I was just like, what is school, like what is life, what is the point of all of this? And you know, like I had to find that out for myself, like, and really find out what I want to live for, because it really reminded me again, tomorrow in life is never promised in any way, shape or form, and different things happen and can break us, and with that brokenness helps us to come back together and makes us stronger in many different ways. So that's just a reasons why I haven't been really doing YouTube, but I'm gonna get back on the schedule of that and get back to doing videos. Probably every week I'm gonna try to do a video, not set on like a set date yet because my life is crazy right now with classes and working. So but I do promise to do one every week and just talk about life, talk about things, so, and continue to do poetry and share that with everyone in different ways. And I've been writing a lot too through that process, and writing is a therapeutic thing for me, so that's been able to help me. And I know it's hard sometimes because especially African American people, we don't talk about our mental health, or we don't talk about like our struggles with faith, or we don't talk about questioning God sometimes. And I think that's like good conversations that we need to have, because that's the way that we grow and that's the way that we heal. And like healing starts from just talking and like having someone listen and say that like out loud and like go through that. So if you know anybody in your life going through something, if you haven't heard from them or whatever, like checking on people is important. And I think that's a good way to start, and that's a good place to start. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video somehow. And there'll be another video next week, and with a poem this time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Well, I don't know what you're doing. It's not nighttime. It's nighttime over here, so I'm tripping. But have a good whatever time it is. So, bye.